Now, Facebook is fighting dual crises. Hours after a massive global outage, it now has to turn attention to the United States Senate. Whistleblower Frances Hogan will testify before U.S. lawmakers in the next couple of hours, urging regulation of the social media giant. The former Facebook product manager has leaked tens of thousands of pages of internal research documents, insisting that the platform has repeatedly chosen profits over the safety of users. Now, for more on this, Simon Marks joins us from Washington, D.C. Simon, another call for regulation. Are lawmakers likely to act, though?
Look, I think that there's no question this is going to be an explosive hearing, given the explosive nature of the revelations that Frances Hogan is saying that she's ready to put into the public domain. It's not just that she's arguing that Facebook constantly prioritizes profit over the public good. It's her argument that the company's very algorithms that lie at the heart of its business operations are predestined to boost misinformation in the United States and in countries all over the world. This hearing comes at a point where Facebook and many of the other social media conglomerates have very few friends on Capitol Hill, and there have certainly been growing calls over the last couple of years for regulation, potentially even for the breakup of Facebook. Now, those critics of the company have a whistleblower who worked inside its very operation, has amassed thousands of documents, and who is ready, she alleges, to show that Facebook has been less than truthful publicly when it has presented itself as an entity that exists for the public good. She argues that Facebook exists for the profit of Facebook, and misinformation is one of the inevitable consequences of prioritizing corporate profit.
And Simon, it doesn't end here. Ms. Hogan is set to appear before other lawmakers from other countries in the coming months.
Yeah, I think we're going to be hearing an awful lot from her because, of course, there are other countries that are as impacted by misinformation in terms of their political systems and processes as the United States. So there's a British parliamentary committee that wants to question her. It's understood that she will also be in Brussels talking to European lawmakers and making an appearance at a web summit in Lisbon. So I think she's going to be pretty ubiquitous a problem for Facebook to try and combat. And of course, the company is already beset with problems, given that several hours of outages that Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp experienced yesterday that appear to be related to what many tech analysts argue was a pretty basic error that the company made internally with its own server system.
Anyway, thanks for that, Simon. Simon Marks, speaking to us from Washington, D.C. We'll have to see if Ms. Hogan appears as well here in Asia.
Facebook has blamed a faulty configuration change for the nearly 6-hour global outage. 3.5 billion people around the world were unable to access platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger. CEO Mark Zuckerberg has apologized, saying that he knows many people depend on the apps for business and for communicating with friends and family. The outage cost Facebook about $500,000 in ad revenue each hour. Mr. Zuckerberg's personal fortune also took a $6 billion hit. That's thanks to a stock slide on Wall Street. But it was a good day for Facebook's rivals. People flocked to competing apps like Twitter and TikTok. In just a few hours, messaging service Telegram went from being the 56th most downloaded app in the United States to the 5th. Encrypted messaging app Signal also says that millions of new users joined.